everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do another samples video, and for those of you who do not know what this is or are new to my channel, a while back I started doing kind of like an I Hauled It series only with samples because I have a ton of samples. I had to get a whole other acrylic drawer just for my samples. So I used a bunch of samples and then I come back on to tell you about the samples and how I like them and if I feel like they are worth the full size of the product. So I haven't done one of these in a while and I have time, so I was like, I'm gonna do another one for you guys. So let's just get right into this. So I'm just going to grab randomly here. I have two of the L'Oreal Paris Total Repair 5. This is supposed to rebuild fibers, give you strength, vitality, silkiness, and shine. It's kind of like a conditioner. You put it on after you shampoo, and it's supposed to change the life of your hair. So you apply it to wet hair, massage thoroughly to the ends, and then leave them for 3 to 5 minutes and rinse. So it's pretty much like a conditioner, only it's more towards the mask kind. I liked it, but it's not something that I'm going to go and buy. I'll use samples if I get them. My favorite conditioner of life is this, the Total Repairs conditioner. I don't go without it, so I thought that I would love this. I didn't love it enough to buy the full size. I think the conditioner does way more for my hair than this actually did. You know, it felt good in the shower, but once I got out and was drying my hair and started combing through, it was horrible. It was like really knotty and it just didn't do very much for my hair at all. So this I won't buy the full size of, but I do love the conditioner. The conditioner is bomb, you guys. The next thing is the Eucerin, I hope I'm saying that right, Professional Repair Extremely Dry Skin Lotion. I used this back around springtime when my skin is just so disgusting from the winter. I really like this. I love Eucerin creams, all of it. I use it on my son, I use it for my children, I use it for myself and my husband. It's just a really good company. They make really good products. So I already have the full size of this. I did go out and buy it, so it's definitely something I would buy the full size of. It's really, really good and it's not expensive. The next thing is a Perfectly Posh sample. I have a ton of those and I'm so excited when I get to use one. This is their BFF Best Face Forever Exfoliating Daily Face Wash. I really do like this line, but I didn't really care too much for the face wash just because it kind of is like minty. I have the setting spray in this and I absolutely love the setting spray. If you guys can get the setting spray, get it. I didn't really care too much for this though, just because it was still a bit too minty for my face. I don't really care for things that are like that on my face. So this was good. And it smells really good. I mean, the smell of the whole line, it looks like this, the BFF, is amazing. But I don't know. I won't buy the full size of this. But the setting spray, I won't go without. The next thing is some weird thing. The UB Moisturizing Skin Cream. It comes in a tube like this. I didn't even finish it. I don't like this at all. I have a couple samples of these and I'm just going to pass them on. It's head to toe hydration from Japan. It's a Japan product. I didn't like it. It was super greasy. It did nothing. It just sat on top of my skin and I didn't like the smell either. So this is something that I would not recommend. I don't really care for this at all. The next thing is this H2O, and this is their Marine Cleansing Gel. I didn't like this either. I'm kind of iffy about cleansing gels. I like more of the foaming face washes versus the gels just because I have oily skin and gel cleansers tend to kind of make me more oily or not even feel clean at all. So I didn't really care for this. I would never purchase the full size. If I had samples, I'd use them, but it's definitely not something that I would purchase in the full size. The next thing is the Vichy, I think that's what it's called, and this is their Life Serum. Anything by this company I absolutely love. I've talked to you guys about their overnight mask that I tried, I fell in love with. This is something that I wish I could buy the full size of, but I can't because it's pretty pricey stuff. But if you have the means to buy stuff from this company, get it. Try something. They are amazing. I've loved every product I've tried from this company so far. The next thing is another Perfectly Posh item. This is their Apricot Overnight. It's just a face mask for intense moisture. I loved this. It went on so nicely. It didn't transfer onto my pillow. It dried very quickly. Smells amazing. I mean, I think that all in all, the thing, I've tried so much Posh lately, and I have fell in love with everything almost, but except for that exfoliating face wash. I love the smell of it though. Like, it's the smell of Perfectly Posh that just gets me. Their smells are amazing, but their products work so good. So this dried really fast. It didn't transfer, and when I woke up, it was so easy to wash off, and my face felt like butter. So this is definitely on my list to get from Perfectly Posh. I have a whole list that's like this long that I have to order a bunch of stuff off from. More scrubs, I mean everything. I need everything. But this was one of my favorites, so this is definitely something that I will probably purchase, repurchase, and get backups of. The next thing is another thing from Perfectly Posh, and this is their 911 moisturizer. It's just a light daily moisturizer loaded with caffeine for tightening and brightening. I used this little sample here, and I loved it so much that I bought the full size. And you guys have probably seen me talk about this a bunch of times, but I absolutely love this. Oh, and this is not sponsored by Perfectly Posh. I've just used a lot of their samples lately, and I love Perfectly Posh. I'm like honestly really like thinking about starting my own Perfectly Posh business just because I stand by it so strongly because I love their stuff so much. The next thing is this Exuviance. I can never figure out how to say this. Exuviance. And this is their Collagen Triple Boost Serum. I like anything by this company. I really like them. You can find them at Ulta. They are sold there. They are a bit pricey, but so worth the price. I will never buy the full size. I think that I have their under eye pads, I have their microdermabrasion scrub, and I have something else from them as well. I think it's a mud mask or something. I love all of their stuff, but it's gotten sent to me for review for free, and that's the only way I can get those kind of products. They're just a little bit too pricey for me. So I'm not going to purchase any of their products, but I would definitely recommend you guys to if you have the money to, because they are worth it. And lastly, I want to talk to you guys about the Kiehl's, and this is their Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. I didn't like this, and it was the smell. The smell is really light, but it's just a more mature scent that I don't really care for. It lingers on your face, and this, it's clinically proven to plump your skin, and I mean, obviously you don't get that from a sample. Skincare samples are hard to really judge because you use a tiny bit of it and then it's only a one-use kind of thing. So unless you have like a 2-week supply of them, you really can't tell if the product works or not. So my first initial response is just by smell and if I had a reaction to it. And this, I don't know how to explain it. It went on, and serums usually sink right in, and this didn't. It kind of sat on my skin and felt like a slug had been sliming around on my skin. Like I couldn't get it to sink in, and I couldn't get it off. And I actually had to get in the shower and scrub it off with an exfoliator, and I didn't like that. So this Kiehl's, I believe that's how you say it, Kiehl's, but would not recommend this. I did not like it. So that is everything that I've been trying out. I will have more samples soon because I've been using a lot of them. I need to try to clear some room for more samples that are in a bag waiting. I try to use up my samples. They can consume you if you don't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. All information on everything that I have talked about is down below in the down bar or description box if you guys are interested in anything that I talked about. I hope you enjoyed this and it was informative, as I always say, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.